How is it going, everyone? We have a major PlayStation Plus update for the month of February. Not the extra lineup, however, something that is incredibly notable. However, I have my issues with it, and I think you guys know where I'm gonna be going with that. We'll talk about that. Also, there's some free DLC available for a PlayStation console exclusive, and if you're looking to expand your PlayStation 5 storage space, you have the opportunity to do that a little bit cheaper if you're interested in that. First of all, let's talk the PlayStation Plus update. A trial that really should have been available right out the gate. God of War Ragnarok officially has a PlayStation Plus premium game trial, and it is a 3-hour full game trial. Now, for God of War Ragnarok, I would actually say that 3 hours is a decent bit of time. I mean, God of War Ragnarok, if you play like the first hour to 90 minutes, I feel like they do enough in that window of time to get you hooked into the game. Obviously, for the majority of people, do you even need a trial to get sold on God of War Ragnarok? Maybe not, but if you are newer to PlayStation, and let's say you have a Plus Premium subscription, maybe you played God of War 2018 through Plus Extra, you want to jump into God of War Ragnarok, but you don't know if you want to spend that full $70, well, a trial will probably help you sell you on that. However, God of War 2018 was so good that if you played that, you probably are like, bruh, let me just get God of War Ragnarok. But yes, I understand $70 is a hefty price tag. What I have an issue with is something that I've been mentioning over and over again with these trials. Why aren't these trials either available launch day of the game, or hell, even earlier than launch day? What is the big deal if 2 days prior to the release of God of War Ragnarok, 48 hours prior to the release of God of War Ragnarok, 3 days, whatever, that you offer the trial and it's a 3-hour full game trial? People are already playing the game. People are, critics are already reviewing the game. You're just letting your Plus Premium subscribers play 2 to 3 hours of the game. Is that big of a deal? It'll get people excited. They'll be caught up in the buzz. So many people. That is the height of when people are going to be talking about the game. It's not like people are going to play the 3-hour trial. I highly doubt they're going to play the 3-hour trial and be like, nah, bro, this game ain't for me. Like, I don't need to buy God of War Ragnarok. Like, bro, that ain't going to happen. The only thing it'll do is increase media attention. People will be talking about it on social media. The buzz will heighten even more, and then people will get even more excited for it. You're adding incentive to actually be a Plus Premium subscriber, whereas a lot of people probably aren't. But if you offer a God of War Ragnarok trial, a 3-hour trial, 3 days in advance, you're telling me that ain't gonna get people to subscribe? Oh, you're damn right it's gonna get people to subscribe. It's just baffling to me, and I don't really understand. Whether it be you want to offer the trial a couple days in advance, or, day of release. I think a couple days in advance just makes way too much sense. I mean, isn't that what demos were in the past? Look at what Square Enix is doing when they're dropping demos. They're not dropping demos day of release of the game, and demos typically aren't dropped the day of release. They're dropped, a week in advance, sometimes a month in advance. And you're letting people play the game. I just don't see the value in offering a trial. Like, obviously there's some value, but not the value that there could be if you're offering the trial prior to release, like just a little prior to release, or even day of release. I don't know if it's a thing where, there's patches still rolling out, but I'm just saying that there's reviewers playing the game already within that time period. Just give people a 3-hour trial, and it's a win from every angle you could look at. First of all, it'll get people more excited into the game. Second of all, it'll get people to subscribe to PlayStation Plus Premium, and it'll add value to that subscription service, and then you're ultimately still probably going to get $70, or you're going to get $70 for even more people. So I just don't understand where Sony is going with how they're rolling out trials. Look, I see a lot of people just memeing on trials in general, and I can understand why you would meme on trials. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole right now, but if you want to do game trials as a top-tier subscription service, at least a part of a top-tier subscription service, well, do it the right way, because what they're doing right now, look, Ragnarok having a trial available at any point in time is going to offer some sort of value towards a subscription service, but 3 months after release, offering a trial for a game that's still $70, 3 months after the release of a game, dropping $70 on that game is a little bit more difficult than a day of release where the game is at its peak. The game isn't going to be going on sale anytime in the near future, where at this point, Ragnarok, if you've already waited 3 months and playing the game, do you really want to drop $70 on it? Now, I'm sure some people will want to, but other people are just going to be like, okay, great, there's a trial available, but I'll wait a little bit longer if I've already waited 3 months. That's where my head would be at. But nonetheless, I'm rambling a little bit. Ragnarok's got a trial available. You can check it out. Most of you guys have already played it. Most of you guys already know that it's a terrific game. I said my piece about it, and, you know, it just didn't click with me. Like, objectively, playing God of War Ragnarok, it does everything right, but for some reason, I just didn't get into it as much as I did God of War 2018, and I really can't put my finger on why that was. And it's not like that's a slight on the game itself. The game was tremendous, and it's exactly the type of game that you would think I would really, really enjoy, and I did end up enjoying it, don't get it twisted, and I think most people, yeah, absolutely, it's worth the full price of admission. It just didn't click with me as much as it did with a lot of other people. It wasn't my favorite game of the year. If it got Game of the Year awards, I would say, hey, that's absolutely warranted. It's just, as far as the games I played in 2022, it wasn't my favorite game of the year as far as what game I got most invested into. And, like, people give me hate for it. Horizon Forbidden West was a game that I got more into than God of War Ragnarok, and I would not make the argument that Forbidden West is a better game. For some reason, it was just a game, whether it be timing-wise, just one that I ended up personally enjoying more at that time period. But, like, playing through Ragnarok, I'm like, yeah, objectively, Ragnarok is a stronger game. Obviously, games that are two different genres. Nonetheless, again, trial available. Go check it out if you're interested. Alright, moving on from that, Sackboy: A Big Adventure has a Valentine's costume available free right now. It is Valentine's Day. Hopefully you guys enjoy some time with your significant other. If not, you can play Sackboy: A Big Adventure and get a Valentine's costume if that's what you want to do. Everybody's in love with Sackboy. Valentine's Day is one of his busiest times of the year. Vex didn't get any cards though, obviously. So help spread the good feelings across Craft World with his Valentine's costume, complete with cloud, bow, and heart-shaped arrows. And check out Sackboy's special Valentine's emote, sure to melt even the coldest of hearts. The costume just dropped today. Imagine it's going to be available in perpetuity, like it'll be available forever. So yeah, go check it out. Sackboy: Big Adventure, pretty solid game. It's not anything like Little Big Planet in the sense of the creation suite or anything like that, but it's an enjoyable game. Not available on Plus Extra, which is kind of surprising, but nevertheless, that is available, and it just hit Steam and PC late last year, so you can play it on there as well. Lastly, I do want to note the XPG 1TB NVMe SSD is available on Amazon. It is 38% off for $80 if you do want to expand your storage space a little bit. Not a terrible option. I know, you know, 1TB isn't going to be a grandiose extension, but, you know, what is available on the PS5 regularly is pretty limiting, so, hey, $80, not a bad price at all for that, so I'll leave a link for that in the description box below if you're interested in checking that out. But that's going to do it for me. Again, God of War Ragnarok gets a PS Plus premium trial that is available right now, giving you 3 hours of content. I know, I went on a tangent, but I just don't understand why these trials are dropping 3 months after the release of the game. Just doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe Sony has done some internal studying and realized this is the best way in rolling out these trials, but yeah, I'm a little bit perplexed by it. And then lastly, again, Sackboy: Big Adventure Valentine's costume available free, and the XPG 1TB SSD compatible with PS5. Check that out, $80 for that. That'll do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.